What's up, guys? We're back. Hopefully everybody is having a great Easter Sunday, and I wanted to talk about two things today. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is potentially a brand new variety. It's called SC Gold, for Santa Clarita Gold. I got this as a fruit sample, and also I got some cyanwood from a friend, so I want to share that with you guys. And then also I want to talk about my Brokaw order and the trees and what they look like. So come along. So here it is. This is a avocado variety I got from a friend, and he had asked me to kind of just take a look at it, do a taste test, and kind of share kind of my thoughts on it. So it's interesting because this is almost a pound, and it's a nice size fruit, and it kind of started out green with some gold, and then it started turning dark like right now. So I'm interested to see what it looks like on the inside, and we'll do a quick taste test and check it out. So let's cut this guy open. It feels like it's ripe, so hopefully it's ripe. And oh yeah, it is. So we got it cut. Look at that. Very nice. The only thing I notice is that right here, I'll touch it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit of a red speck. That's not a big deal. It probably is not very fibrous or anything like that, but let's check to see if we can actually peel it. So this is kind of like my peel test. Not very scientific, but it is what it is. So, oh wow, peels nicely. This actually peels nicer than my Gwen that I tried earlier. So, not bad. I like that, how it peels. It's because on the Gwen, as you can tell when I was cutting it open, the skin was, it would break as you're trying to peel it because it was kind of hard. But let's give this a taste test real quick here. Wow, it's good. Very buttery, creamy, nutty flavor for sure. Um, a couple little fibers in there I can taste, or not taste the fibers, but you can feel it in your mouth like it's some. But overall, it's got really good flavor. Nice, and the flesh to seed ratio is nice. I think the flesh kind of sticks a little bit to the seed here, but it comes off nicely, so it's not a big deal. Kind of like that, but so I actually have a graft going right now of this variety, and I put it onto a seedling, and so far it took. I'll see if I can go get some video footage of that, but now it's a matter of should I put it into the ground and where do I put it into the ground. It's actually pretty cool. So, some of the backstory about this variety is from what I've heard. He's calling it SC Gold, for Santa Clarita Gold. And it originated in that area, and I guess somebody within his family found it. I'm not exactly sure all the backstory, but it looks like it's potentially a new variety that is pretty good. So, but I did get a piece of cyanwood from him, and I grafted it onto a rootstock. So it looks like it took. So I'm excited to actually maybe grow this in my little mini orchard here. So adding another variety that's a little bit different and not your mainstream Hass or Fuerte or Mexicola, and it actually tastes pretty good. So I mean, if I do get this in ground this year and get some fruit, in the coming years, I think it would definitely be a good variety to have. So seems like it's a nice sized fruit also, and peels nicely. But we'll see what happens. What a week! We finally got our Brokaw order, and then slowly been delivering, or people actually coming by and picking up their trees. So it's really good to kind of meet all of you guys who have placed an order with me and actually came by and picked it up. A lot of very, very generous folks who came out and actually, not only did they come by and pick up some trees, they actually hooked me up with a couple IPAs, which is great. Wasn't expecting that, but thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congratulations for sure if you got a tree from me through Brokaw. I think we're on the right track because these are going to be great, right? You got colonial rootstock that will definitely handle a lot more from what I can tell from what I've read also. So if you got some, good for you. And if you didn't, apologize because a couple things. Well, I had to shut it down early, but you know how it goes. It is what it is. I want to thank Green Thumb for bringing me this, which is actually really good. I already tried it. It's pretty good. It's got looks like 4 different types of hops: Columbus, Strata, Meridian, and Nelson. Nelson's really good. Fall Brewing Company, San Diego, and we did a little swap. So I gave him a couple IPAs. He gave me a couple IPAs. So good day. We've had folks drive from Bakersfield, Thousand Oaks, San Diego. The things we do for avocados, right? So this is one of the trees that I got. I actually got a Charwell on Duke 7. So the Charwell on Duke 7 looks like this. And I brought this over here just so you guys can see. This is a Charwell that I got from Lowe's. So check out the size difference right there. I mean, I would rather get the one on the right for sure from Brokaw Nurseries. If you can see, let me see if I can zoom into the trunk area. See how thick this is? That's great. I mean, that means there's a lot of potential for faster growth going forward versus, let me see if I can get into this other one. I mean, that's still like just a little bit bigger than pencil size right there, but having something like that versus something like that, I mean, I'm sure it's even thicker down here, but so I think what Brokaw does is they put this yellow sleeve to kind of protect this colonal portion of the rootstock. So that's probably what they do, and then you can definitely tell right away because it's that yellow tag, right? So kind of cool to see. So here's my Carmen I got from them. And if you can see, it's got a really thick branch already. So that's great. I mean, compared to like a Home Depot or Lowe's, you can get a really nice starter that's already kind of like more developed. And I don't know if it's going to zoom in correctly here. Sorry about that, but it's a pretty nice big stem already. So, all right, here's some more trees from Brokaw. I ended up getting a cherimoya too, which surprised that they actually had, but it was actually kind of cool to see that they had it, so I decided to add it to my order. And some other ones that I ended up getting, I decided to get a Hass also just because of how well my other Hass is growing. But this one is on Dusa rootstock, and I want to really give that a try to see how it does. So also I ended up getting a Edronol on Dusa, so you can see what it looks like right there. Lamb on Dusa, and also a reed, so you can see it's already flowering, which is good. So I guess this is kind of like the color code: green, orange, red with the brown on top means it's a reed on Dusa. So you can see it's already flowering, so that's good for us. And I wanted to have another lamb because my lamb is growing well, but it's not like really taking off. So this is really the backup. Actually this might end up being the one, and my other tree might end up being the backup. So we'll see how that goes.